Okay, so we just made our Harvest Muffins. We just did our taste test. Now let me show you how to make them.
Actually 4 vegetables are in these muffins. And they're good, honestly. I mean, I just tasted it.
Paul wishes they were a cupcake.
Yeah.
But, you know, you do you.
Yep.
If you want to make them into cupcakes, you go right ahead. But this is our Harvest Muffin. The reason I love it so much is because we are using zucchini, carrot, and parsnips. So I love getting all of these vegetables packed into a muffin. It has some sweetness. We've also got our pumpkin puree that we homemade at the beginning of the season. And I love the flavors and the spices that we use in this muffin. So let's get going. So you wanna get a smaller zucchini, 1 carrot, and a parsnip. And with our carrot and our parsnip, I'm just going to peel off that skin. I love the smell of that parsnip. What does that smell like? I don't know what it is, but it's amazing. What is that?
Carrot.
No.
Like a white carrot.
All right, and then we are gonna chop off the ends. And we're just gonna shred our zucchini, our parsnip, and our carrot. And I wanna make sure the shreds are not like long pieces because we're putting it into a muffin, which is a little bit smaller. Plus, sometimes the kids don't love those longer shredded pieces. And so I wanna make sure I get them kind of smaller. So I'm just gonna chop our zucchini, our carrot, and our parsnip kind of smaller and then put it into my food processor to get that shred. Get the shred. Shred it. All right, so I'm just gonna use a food processor to make it fast and easy. You can also shred with a grater. But I feel like since we're doing all 3 vegetables, it's worth it to get the processor out.
I gotta wash this.
Wash it? Of course you do. My dishwasher. Thinking about it. So in our bowl, I am going to put that shredded vegetable mixture right in here. Perfect. You see that?
It looks like a beautiful muffin.
I know. I'm super excited.
Harvest muffin.
Yep.
Harvest muffins.
Harvest muffins. Triple threat harvest muffins. All right, so we're gonna get 2 cups of our all-purpose flour. You can also do like a mixture of wheat flour, like half and half. I wouldn't maybe go more than half, but 2 cups of flour. Half a cup organic cane sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then half a teaspoon each of nutmeg and cloves. All the perfect spices for a harvest spread. Okay. So then we're just gonna mix that into our bowl until it's nice and that flour is incorporated into our shredded vegetables. Okay, after we have all of our dry ingredients good and mixed, we are gonna move on to our wet ingredients. So we're gonna do 3 eggs. 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree. Homemade pumpkin puree. And then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And then we're just gonna whisk that all together. What should we call them? Not triple threat harvest muffins. No, but like you got those triple vegetables.
3 veggie harvest muffins.
Yeah, but then, you know. People are funny about veggies in their baked goods. Wet ingredients mixed, our dry ingredients mixed. Now we are gonna put them together. And at this point, you don't want to over mix your bread. So when I first started baking, I was so confused because some recipes would say mix for 10 minutes and other breads would be like, don't over mix, only like barely mix it until it's incorporated. So I learned after probably way too long that quick breads, you do not want to over mix. You want to be really careful about just mixing until you don't see any more of the dry ingredient. It's the yeast breads that you mix for 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm sure that's probably common sense, but for some reason that took me a long time to like put together. So I just want to mix this until it's barely mixed. And then we are going to be doing our muffin tin. So I'm gonna just spray that good. And then we're gonna fill up our muffin tin. All right, so this is gonna make 12 muffins. And I like to get, with these ones, I like to fill them nice and full. Party Harvest Muffins. Okay, so we're gonna throw them in the oven at 375 for...
Find out, right? After the break.
Hold on. I'm gonna start that part over. So I baked these at 375 for 22 minutes. So I would check them starting at about 20 minutes. But as you can see, they're like a pretty big party muffin. So I can't try these. Why don't you come try them? Tell the people how they are. I know, because they're flour. They're gluten filled.
Oh.
But I remember making these and they were delicious.
Yes.
And I miss them. It's definitely
Tripping over my equipment here.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready. That looks delicious. I feel bad you can't eat these.
I know. Smell that parsnip. What do you think, honey?
I could use some cream cheese frosting, but they're good.
They're good.
I like those.
You want me to make them into a cupcake? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, the point is that they're healthy, right?
They're a good snack.
They're healthy, but they're a great snack, especially for kids when you're trying to get them vegetables, right? Because there's 4 vegetables in here.
Yeah, 4 vegetables,
4
which
veggies.
is amazing.
Yeah.
And for like an afternoon, after school snack, like this is perfect. Holds them over till dinner.
Take another one, thanks.
I got you. I just like to
The
smell
cream
it.
cheese frosting would do well on those, I'm telling you. But
Right, make a cream cheese frosting.
little mini drizzle would go a long way, especially for kids. Good job, Lars.
Okay.
What are you doing, Lars?
I'm making you your cream cheese frosting.
Seriously, the muffins on their own without the frosting are delicious, you guys. But
this will make them
a little more.
a little extra
Kids will just,
special.
yeah, you're gonna really sell these to your kids.
We are just gonna throw some of that on. And I just made a basic cream cheese frosting with, I actually used whipped cream cheese and then some butter, some milk, cream cheese, and vanilla.
So don't you think the the kids are gonna eat these
You're
like
gonna
crazy
love
now?
it. Yes.
But
they're gonna-
honestly, without them.
This is all about getting your kids to eat more healthy, and if
Yep.
this much cream cheese frosting helps them have some more vegetables, right?
Right.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Ooh, that one looks good. Okay, come sit over here. There you go.
Thumbs up. Double thumbs up. No. Yes. You like the actual muffin itself, though,
Yeah, I like it with the frosting.
with the frosting.
Dad called it.
I called that.
Dad called it.
Well,